I don't know if you can see that remnants right there. That down there. Hey internet, welcome to another weekend video where we're probably gonna knock this out. What's going on out there? It's gonna be here on Monday. Excuse me, sir. Sir, I said no. I said no, sir. No, 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 no. Please go away. Yeah, we got Pop T in the house. It's my COVID shot buddy over here.
Oh.
Count it. We could do that, and it's okay. Dad's actually gonna help us repaint this. Well, it looks better than it did. I mean, it looked like this pretty much, less smooth. I've had to say to Allie we should paint this thing jet black though.
No, that'd be a hot box.
It would be amazing. It looks so thick. And she's like, why don't we put like a stripe of purple? And I was like, or a purple bus. And I was like, no. I don't know if you guys remember that purple bus on one of our tours. It's still, we call it amongst bands, especially on Warped Tour, it's called the legendary purple bus. You don't want the purple bus. At least not now. You did a few years ago, but now the purple bus is taking a decline. One thing that really grosses me out are the grate things for the refrigerator. The refrigerator, obviously, when it's not plugged in, thaws out, and people often forget, I think, forgot to open it or keep it open, so that way the moisture goes out. But if it's not, it rusts these things. And they're not too expensive, but I mean, anything right now, try to save some cost. A gentleman at Home Depot told me to get Scotch-Brite and scrape as much off as possible. Then we can prime it, and we can actually just spray paint it for a good amount of time. Eventually, the rust will go through. This grosses me out just because it's where food goes.
You can't see him, but Pop T is out there and he's spray painting. I'm gonna jump out and show you guys. Hang on. So it's gonna look brand new.
It's not gonna look as good as I wanted because of that checkerness. That would be better than it was.
You guys have no idea how long it took for him to tape all that up. I'm on my first coat still of the paint for cabinets. Then I'm gonna paint the walls, and then hopefully all the cabinets back here and everything will be done today.
Somebody suggested you guys in the internet to get some of this epoxy, so that way I can kind of cover some of this disgustingness that is. Look at my dad and his hype beast, that rust and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, how much better does that look?
Not much.
I think it looks way better than it did.
Yeah,
So you're like Allie.
fine tune it.
Yeah, well, then we can fix it. You're like Allie.
It's gotta be just right.
Yeah. Did you see Mr. Finn? Tickle, 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 tickle. Oh, that's sweet.
Pop T. Pop T. Pop T. What's Pop T doing? It's okay. It's okay.
There it is.
Yay! Ooh, she did it. She did it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's wrong?
Oh no!
I know, oh no. What's going on down here?
Oh no!
Oh no, what happened?
Oh no! Oh no! Uh-oh.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
Did Dad get a random toy for you? Oh no!
Oh.
Come here, let's see. Whoa! A little early, but that's okay. And alright, you take the cake, the weirdest baby. You haven't had a pacifier in your mouth in probably a year, if not longer, I mean. You gonna go show Mom?
I was actually just talking to my neighbor and she was like, how's it going? Have you been giving yourself a break? And I'm like, yeah, a little bit. Thankfully, Charles and I have been taking kind of like opposite schedules with this. It's coming along. I'm getting ready to paint the walls because I primed them all. I'm thinking of doing something on these doors. There's 3 doors here, and I'm thinking of doing some kind of cool design. So it's not all white, so when you block it off, it doesn't just kind of like bore you to death. Hopefully we can get this done soon. I know I keep talking about it. I'm just loving this process. It's such a fun thing to have a project, have something that you're literally creating yourself. Like this This has always been like a dream of mine to have an RV and to renovate it, or to have some type of vehicle that we can take on the road and bring our family and kind of explore. I've always wanted to do that, and now that we actually get to do that, I feel very thankful that we are able to renovate an RV and kind of live out our dream. Wish me luck that I get this done, or at least most of this done today. And then our last project that we're gonna do is obviously in here, get that roof torn down, get the mirror up, get the halfway tile. We're gonna do halfway tile. Good eye, guys. Good choice. The awning. And then I feel like we're done, and then we can really start planning our trip.
Remy and I had to go get some wood cut for the RV, and so she did an amazing job. She even said thank you when the guy gave it to me, because Daddy is very proud of you. We got her some ice cream.
Nothing.
Ice cream. Say thank you.
Thank you.
See? We're taking a little switcheroo because I want to see if this actually is going to look good or look what I want it to. And then hopefully at the end of this week, the awning will be here on Monday. I don't know if that's when we're getting it installed. Here, let me see here. Oh, that's perfect. A little smaller. This was the idea I thought would be kind of nice. Just rounds it off. I'll probably sand a little bit more. Obviously, just put tape on it so Allie can see it. At first, it seemed like kind of an afterthought to put that there. So now to kind of keep it sort of like part of a design, and then we can put something here. What we wanted to do is have some sort of separation between this side of the room and this room, and not have it feel like completely white. Then it'll feel like an insane asylum. That's why we have here, and we might be painting this thing black now.
Okay.
Is it okay?
It'll be.
Would it be better if I went like this? There we go. Hi, Flippy. We got a setup going on right now, huh? Daddy daycare so Allie can get some paint work done. She's much better at painting than I am because I am very impatient. Then we have to do it 40 times. Remember the paint gun? Does anyone remember the paint gun disaster? Wish I could find that video. Okay. Having more fun in this little pool. Umbrella.
Oh no!
Let's get rid of the broken thing. So we got a little splashdown. What is going on with you today? You're so strange. You are. You're a strange kid. I love it. That's why I love the fact that you're a right kid, because you're so. No, it's a rock. Oh, that's a stick. Apparently, I have to get a sea turtle tattooed somewhere on my arm because she keeps calling everything else a turtle. I love how she says that. Turtle. And then this arm will be complete. I don't know where. Maybe we'll put the turtle right over the cat. That sound good? 3, slide. Whoa. Whoa. It's so cool. We have now a woodpecker near our house. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it does look like he's pretty hardcore, listening to some heavy metal. I wanted to show you something. So Allie, you guys know our escape hatch or whatever you want to call it. Oh, by the way, this is what the standing's starting to look like. I love it. I actually really like it. Very subtle thing, but I kind of like it. I might actually sand this down and round it off, kind of like how I rounded this off. And then that way it makes it look like more of a purposeful thing. You guys remember those giant mirrors that were right here? This is actually our escape hatch, if you will. This pops off. This is like, if you know, your emergency exit. I don't know why they did this. They had those glass mirrors. I don't know if you guys remember from looking at everything. Allie wanted them off so she can paint them. We were debating on whether or not we wanted to put the mirrors back or just keep it open. Put like plants or something. I'm gonna definitely rip these out because I hate these things. So we're like, okay, maybe, you know, we'll put them back on, or maybe we'll take them off. When I took them off, I forgot how heavy they are. I don't know if you can see that remnants right there. That down there. Our decision was made for us. Yep. Uh-oh.
Mommy.
There she is right there.
What does the doggy say? Woof, woof. What does the cat say?
You're bothering Mom at work, buddy.
You fart.
It's cute.
Okay, hang up on Mommy. Say love you.
Stop farting. I love you.
All right, bye, babe. You call Mom and then you just left her hanging. Very rude. Hey, sleepyhead. You over watching everything? You're in charge. She's like, I'm in charge. Remy, you wanna show off?
Wow, it's singing. Oh.
That's oh. Where's 16 go? That's 9. Number 4. Yep, that's right. I'm starting to realize that I hate priming and painting. I used to like it. You want some more string cheese? You're in front of the camera. You're in front of it. So I've been letting. Oh no, we don't do that.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes.
Uh-oh. I know.
I know too. What's more cheese? Little pieces, because I know you eat this whole thing. I don't know what kind of evil person I am, but I just bit the stick of mozzarella. I'm pure evil. The only thing that really needs to be done is obviously the bathroom. That's it. Look at the different kind of style. How white this is. Then you go in here, you're just like, blah. That's what it was like the entire freaking RV. I cannot wait to show you guys before and afters. That's pretty much the last of it. And then right here, and then pretty much the brown is gone. Then a little bit of touching up. Like I said, we're keeping this like this. I feel like it'll all come together once the cabinet's on there. It'll just, like one of those things. Well, done with primer. That I can't tell if it's sticky or if it's still wet. I hope. I don't know if you guys remember, I know I showed it a couple times. The disaster that was up here, this was before we started learning that we should prime every single, I should say, before we started learning that we have to an extreme amount of time. We didn't do that for this and then did that whole bubbly thing. It was pretty bad. Luckily, I sanded it and guess what? It's working. It's been a renovation haul because we're definitely hitting over a year now. June 15th, I think, is when we ended up buying this thing. June 15th or June 20th. And then we really didn't start doing anything till way later. That's when we found the carpet situations and the floor, and then everything just went, I don't want to say downhill, but that's when we started realizing, oh man, we got a project ahead of us. Because at first, Allie and I were like, oh, we'll just paint, you know what I mean, do little things, clean up, rip the carpet up, and we'll be done in a month. Oh boy, we were wrong. I just want to say, thank you so much to the CTFxC patrons for this month. It's been a very long weekend of trying to renovate this stuff in time. Our goal was to get it done this weekend. We are just shy of that, starting to get to where we need to. So if you have any cool places that we should end up going for our first place, I know we ask you guys all the time. We're just trying to compile a list of cool stuff. I want Remy to see a bunch of cool things. Even though she's not even 2 yet, I still want her to be able to see some cool. Because she's at that age where she appreciates things. You know, when we first started doing this, the first trip where we went to Tennessee, she didn't know what was going on. She was, like I always said, a sack of potatoes. The cutest sack of potatoes ever. There you go.